going on, guys? It's Toby here, and we officially got back from the Galapagos. So I think we got back at about 12 a.m. last night, so I was super exhausted, but the good news is that the trip was great and the Mickey Thompson Street R are ready for pickup. Now, if you guys may recall, I also got a VMS drag pack, so we have both the rears and fronts. They're in those boxes right there. This room is an absolute mess. Oh, by the way, the GT500 hood replacement did come in the mail. I posted a whole bunch of TikToks with it. That is going to be absolutely insane. I have to go to a body shop for that one. Essentially, I want to make sure that I have a super thick clear coat on here so it'll kind of act like PPF and protect it from getting dinged. But I'm really interested to see how much those vents right there are going to help with the inlet air temps. I totally forgot to mention the whole reason why I brought up the VMS drag pack. So we're taking the old Street SS from the Beadlocks that I had on before I switched to the Street R, obviously. And we're going to be putting the Street SS on the Camaro wheels, so now the Camaro also has a drag pack. Expect these Street Rs to hook like crazy, so we're going to try a couple of rolls. I'll have the draggy in there, and we'll have to do a 60 to 130 on E85. But here are the brakes. They turned out super good. I'm probably going to install these next week. I just have to go to my friend's house, and it'll be set. But they look really, really good for a DIY job, of course. And I'm going to be posting the Galapagos vlog before I post this one, so it was really, really cool. Probably one of the best vacations that I've ever gone on. We were swimming with penguins, sea lions, all that type of stuff. I mean, it was just crazy, and the nature itself is just out of this world. You can't compare it to anything else you've ever seen. So if you guys ever have the chance to go to the Galapagos, I definitely recommend it. But here are the VMS wheels that are gonna get wrapped in those Mickey Thompson Street SS. Kind of just forgot that I don't have valve stems, so I'm probably gonna get charged like crazy for those, when in reality you can pick them up for like nothing on Amazon. But it is what it is. I just want to get these tires on because Sully is going full bolt on. So if we go outside the apartment, I'm going to show all the parts that came for Sully already. Like, we have headers, we have a ZL1 when a Lee wing, we have all this stuff. So Sully is getting a complete makeover, and she'll be full bolt on within the next week, actually. So I'm gonna go to the track and see what I can set. We're going for a low 11. I opened them up because I just wanted to confirm that I was grabbing the 17x10s. Let's make sure one more time. So yeah, 17x10 and not the front runners, because that would be pretty stupid if I showed up there with the front runners. Those are the front runners right there, and VMS sponsored those out to me. I think I'm just about ready to get going. I just filmed a TikTok and everything, and I think my mom is really getting fed up with me. So she's dying for me to go back to college. I'm going back in August. I'm doing summer classes online for this semester, but she's getting really, really annoyed with the whole parts store that I've got going on in this room. So we have this GT500 rear valence that I haven't installed yet. I really need to do that because that's gonna look good. Obviously the GT500 hood, stock Camaro exhaust, the muffler. I mean, this room is just getting filled and filled by the minute. Oh, touch-up paint here. We're gonna make a video on that. This is one thing I strongly dislike about this apartment is like that you don't have a house and you can't just walk outside and put the parts in your car. You gotta literally take it up and down, up and down. Just makes it so extra and unnecessary. I shoved the wheels in, I don't even know how, but this is gonna be the first cold start and I don't even know how many days, 11. So we're gonna open up the valves. Let's go ahead and do that. Accidentally hit the hazards and, okay, now they're actually opened. Pit stop at Chipotle before I go because I'm starving and I didn't have anything to eat. I woke up quite late actually because obviously we got in super late, but there's a sick Jag behind me. I think that's an F-Type. I'm not entirely sure. It is a pretty sick Ninja, but I'm gonna get something to eat and then we'll head straight to the tire shop. So I'll catch you all then. I absolutely cannot wait. So this is gonna be exciting. Like, I can't wait to see what the Beadlocks look like with the Street Rs on them. I'm gonna ask if they can put them on too, but I don't know if they will. We'll see though. There's no harm in asking. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll bring so it's both a GT500 hood and GT350R fenders that need to be cleared. That looks sick. We're gonna put the GT350 wheels in here, and now we can actually hook. So I'm gonna have to rearrange all this. I'm gonna put the camera down so that I can actually do it. Tires look absolutely insane. I gotta show you guys like more in depth, but I'm gonna go get some E85, and I was thinking about getting this carbon fiber trunk for Sully, so the ZL1 wing will go right on top. I think it'll be sick, but let's go get some E85 and we'll take an actual look at the tires. I didn't really show them yet. I gotta give the body shop a round of applause. Ooh, I just saw Sally's reflection, but I mean, not the body shop, the tire shop. They're really good at what they do. They're mounting up the VMS drag pack for the Camaro too, so that's gonna look sick. And guys, I totally forgot to show all the parts that we have for Sully in the living room. So like the long tube headers, the wing, all that type of stuff. When I get back home, we'll show it. Let's get to this E85 gas station. I can't wait. Both the builds are coming along extremely well. And now I'll actually hook in this car. So I'll probably blow the trans up, but I'm gonna take it easy because we're going to Mustang week. Like I need to be able to go to Mustang week. I don't wanna blow it up before Mustang week because that's gonna defeat the whole purpose of Mustang week. I wanna have Sally out there meeting all my followers and stuff. Full E85 pump, it actually keeps getting more and more expensive as time goes on. I did not plan this out correctly. Ugh, I need a freaking video guy. Guys, if you guys are cameramen, please hit me up. So we're gonna pump some E85. Look at these Mickey Thompson Street R's though on this car. They look crazy, it looks sick. We're gonna test it out and see if it hooks. Not right now though, we gotta let night fall so we don't run into any trouble with the Mexican cops out here in Tijuana. But the Beadlocks on this car just look so good. I forgot what they look like because it's been a while. Here's a better look as to what the full car looks like. I know the background noise is super loud, but just look at that. It looks crazy. There's literally no tread on these tires, so I will not be driving this car in the rain. It isn't my daily driver anymore, so I don't really have an issue with that. Like, it's not like I need to drive this car to do stuff. But yeah, it's gonna hook, it's gonna be crazy, and we're gonna test it out. Just stop and admire the car before we did any pulls and anything, and I promise you guys we will do them. It's just about finding the right time and place to do it so I don't get in trouble. But look how good these freaking Beadlocks are. I mean, the GT500 hood is going on next Tuesday. So, I mean, this car is just gonna get a full transformation, and I absolutely cannot wait. You can see the tread line right here. Not much tread on these tires. They'll straight up hook. And if we move to the back, we have those awesome striker lights, carbon fiber bezels right here, carbon fiber GT350R wing. My dream build is coming along. We still do have to fix that exhaust though. What I'm gonna do is hit up the gym right there. I think we're gonna hit a nasty chest and tri day. Actually, no, I'm gonna do legs. Yeah, we're going with legs today. And then we'll test out the car, go back to the apartment, look at all the parts that I have for Sully, do a couple of unboxings, and then we'll pick up the drag pack. So we have a bunch to do in this vlog. We gotta keep it entertaining. So I just got out of the gym and I hit a killer leg day. So my legs are super, super pumped up. But I went to 7-Eleven to get some water, barely walking, and the cashier looks at me and he's like he freezes, and then he goes, "You look exactly like that guy from Outer Banks." And I was like, "Who, Chase Stokes?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh yeah, people tell me that all the time, but personally I don't see it." So it was pretty funny. We had a good conversation. Anyways, I'm gonna go and do a second gear hit and see if she hooks with these Street R's. So I'll catch you guys on the dragging video. So we're gonna see if the Mustang, shout out to 615 Garage, is going to freaking hook with these Mickey Thompson Street R's. Let's open up those valves. They're wide open now, and we'll hit down a second and we'll see if this baby hooks. All right, I'm not gonna shift the next gear though, because this is not enough road. Yep, there's your answer. So it definitely straight up hooked. Have a little bit of heat soak right now though because it's crazy hot outside, but the car hooked. I don't think it was making full power though. So let's try that one more time. Hopefully I'm not as heat soaked. I mean, it is hot. I'm having like an IAT over 130. We'll try it out. All right, down a second. Let's open up these valves so you can actually hear it. And yeah, we'll hit it. 30. That gear too. I went to third. I said I wasn't going to, but yeah, now I'm officially done messing around out here in Tijuana because I'm getting nervous about the Mexican police. As you can tell, I'm starting to stutter because I thought that was a cop right there, and I was like, "Ooh, crap." So we're good. We're good. So the car wasn't getting all the timing that it should have. Like, I should have been going a lot faster, but I mean, it is 90 degrees outside. The car had an IAT of almost 120 when I was doing those hits because I was idling so long right when I got out of the gym. So that's definitely not a good representation. If we did it at night, the car would pull 3 times harder, obviously, because not going to have all that heat soak. Maybe I had some bad E85 too, and the car doesn't want to add all the timing. So I'm not sure. I got to plug in the RTD, make sure everything is running perfectly fine on the data log. But we're going to go upstairs right now and check out that ZL1 1LE wing. We're also going to check out the long tube headers and my new intake manifold for Sully. Obviously, we're back up at the apartment here, and we're going to be opening up one of the parts I have for Sully here. So this is an intake manifold from the C8 Corvette. Someone already opened this up. Someone's very nosy in this house. And let's go ahead and see what we have here. So it looks like we have an engine cover from the C8 Corvette. I am going to be painting this. That's going to look absolutely insane. I think I'm going to paint this like silver part right here black, and then this will be rapid blue color matched to the actual car. So that's going to look absolutely insane. And then there's the actual intake manifold that I'm going to send off to get ported. I forgot to mention that this is from the same guy, Fayad or Aziz. I hope I didn't butcher his name, but same guy, really cool guy that sent me the 1LE styled splitter for Sully. So he also sent me this intake manifold, and it looks like, it might just look like he sent me his little merch. So that's really sick. He has an LT1, it's black. He calls it Venom LT1. And then if we look at the back of it, that is just absolutely dope. I'm definitely gonna wear this, bro, so I really appreciate it. He has his ad on there. Yeah, that is sick. One more look at the back now that the shirt is all spread out. So that is super, super dope. Venom is actually one of my favorite like Sony spin-offs. It's not Marvel. Yeah, it is, but that was one of my favorite movies, like the original one. I didn't really like Let There Be Carnage. It wasn't that good, but the first Venom with Eddie was really, really good. Now here's the most exciting part. Excuse all the clothes right there. I currently can't get into my closet because the GT500 hood is blocking it off, but this is the LT2 intake manifold. So this comes OEM on your C8 Corvette, obviously the non-Z06 model, and we're getting this ported by, I think, Iron Mask. I think that's the name of the company, so I'm not sure where they're located, but it is going to get ported so that I can fit a 95mm throttle body. And this thing is dope. It's a lot heavier than I expected it to be though. I'm super, super grateful to my boy for sending me all this stuff, merch. I mean, the ZL1 splitter, the 1LE styled one. He also sent me that engine cover, which we're painting rapid blue. I think I might have already said that. That's gonna be super cool. I'll make a vlog out of that itself. I'm gonna basically sand it down, paint it rapid blue, and then the silver part on it is going to be black, so it's gonna look super good. But I'm curious to know as to which like throttle body goes on this stock, because this looks pretty big. I know it's smaller than 95mm, but I mean, look at that. That's huge. I wanted to take some pictures of Sally, so we're gonna go downstairs and go to a spot for that. But I think I also got some black mirror covers because I wanted to match the hood. We also have some of the paint here that we're gonna use to paint up the intake manifold. My cat is going crazy. And then we have the long tube headers. So this is like a little bit of a sneak peek, but these are from BBK. I'm gonna be installing these in a vlog too. This is what we're using to go full bolt on, along with the intake manifold, throttle body, and everything. So we should get some decent power gains from this. Then we'll pick up the GPI tune, and then that box right here, they're kind of heavy, is the ZL1 1LE wing. So we're not gonna open that in this video. We're gonna leave that for the next, and we'll do a separate installation vlog for that. It's literally almost the perfect time to take pictures. So you always wanna take them at sunset. You can take them early in the morning too, and midday, but like, I just like how the soft light is when the sun is about to set. So I'll show you guys the before and after. It's gonna turn out really, really good. I'm gonna throw them in Adobe Lightroom. That's the program that I use on my phone to edit all my pictures, and they come out super hard. So I just got done taking some flicks of Sally, and I wanted to show what she looked like with this very zoomed in lens, because honestly the car looks so freaking good. So the pictures are gonna turn out insane. Look at those freaking beadlocks, man. Look how thick they make the back of the car look on that Mickey Thompson 305/45/17. So this car is looking so good. She's ready to rock and roll for some roll races. Totally forgot to mention, so since I don't have the full dash in carbon, I'm just gonna leave this carbon right here along with that portion right there. And then I'm gonna spray paint this pine green. So it's gonna give really nice contrast with the grabber lime, and we're still gonna have carbon on this side. And then this part is gonna be pine green with a metallic flake. So we'll make a whole separate vlog of that painting process. I'm sweating like crazy. Here's a quick little update on things. I was making TikTok videos and I kind of forgot to record more for this vlog. I didn't really do anything else besides take pictures, but we're gonna get those 60 to 130 hits in. We're aiming for a mid 6-second or maybe high 6-second range. So like 6.7, 6.8, and then I might actually put on these new mirror caps that I have for Sully within this vlog, and we're going to separate everything else out. So the ZL1 1LE wing is going to be a separate vlog. The headers is going to be a separate vlog because it's going to be a very in-depth process. Painting processes for the dash and the intake is going to be different. So we have a lot planned for this week. We have to get that Camaro full bolt-on so I can make a nice pass at Orlando Speed World. Like I said earlier, we're trying to get like an 11.1 or 11.2, but I'm gonna catch you guys tomorrow once we try and do those 60 to 130 pulls. So I'm gonna jump in the bed. It's time for me to go to sleep. It's super late. I finished up with these TikToks, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. All right, so it's the next morning, and my mom decided to run over 2 oil pans that I had in my parking spot. She also ran over some gas canisters that I keep spare E85 in. Guess what? I gotta clean it up. So the oil pans completely exploded, made a huge mess, but after I clean all that up, which is gonna be terrible, absolutely terrible, I'm gonna be spraying like gallons and gallons of brake clean. But after we do that, we'll do a 60 to 130 run if the weather permits. If not, we'll postpone, but it is going to happen in this video. So we're gonna get one solid 60 to 130 to see what Sally will do on E85. I absolutely cannot wait. Let's go clean up this mess. Really should have just parked in my spot yesterday and not my mom's, because I back over the oil pans, but this is the aftermath of her completely running it over. So I'm gonna get started on cleaning that up. It's not gonna be fun at all. Before I used some paper towels, I soaked it up. I gotta go buy more brake clean because I ran out, but overall it's gonna come out just fine. These are the spots where I used brake clean, so you can see it already lifted the oil up and it's getting super white. So by the time I'm done cleaning this up, you can't even tell that I actually spilled any oil, or my mom did. And I asked her why she did it, and she was like, yeah, I just ran it over head on because I wanted to cover it. And I was like, all right, don't do that again, because that wasn't smart, obviously. If anything, you back over it so that you don't run it over and make it explode. But yeah, it was on purpose. I just don't think she thought it through. She doesn't really understand how cars work. So I also forgot that I need to pick up the VMS drag pack. We're gonna do that real quick while we go to Walmart to get some more brake clean. So I'm here at the tire shop now. My boy Nick is hooking it up from 1320 parts. We're gonna pick it up. Hopefully we can fit it in here. I think we'll be able to. Like one in the back and then one there, but we'll see. I've secured the VMS drag pack. They look absolutely insane. Look at that. We got to take it out of the car and show the full thing. But I was talking to one of the guys in the shop, and he actually runs the Road Test TV YouTube channel. So super cool. He has that Porsche that's right there. I wish I was filming a little bit, but again, I just want to respect the shop and that type of stuff. I don't want to be filming in there. All right, so I just pulled up to Walmart to get more brake clean and to get a mask because I'm not inhaling that stuff, but look how clean these VMS look. Like, I cannot wait to make a pass and rep them on the car. Big shout out to VMS Racing. We're gonna put those on the car and get some awesome pictures and videos. Just got out of Lowe's to get a mask, and of course it's freaking pouring. So South Florida never stops, man. This is how it is in the summer constantly, so it's very annoying. We're gonna have to postpone those 60 to 130 pulls, obviously, to another time. Mickey Thompson street hours in the rain, I'll pass. At the apartment, spraying up some brake clean, and I have no clue why my mom decided to park her car right over the spill. So obviously I'm not gonna be spraying brake clean anywhere near her car. That's extremely abrasive, and she's trying to get rid of it and sell it. So I'm gonna ask her to move that. I'm gonna take a break from inhaling all these vapors and show like a little preview or sneak peek as to what the drag pack is gonna look like on the car. But as you can see, the brake clean is actually pulling all the oil off. So those white spots right there are drying up, and the wet is still wet, obviously, and that's why it's dark. That's not oil residue. The preview of what the drag pack is gonna look like. So I took them out of the car, obviously, and I wanted to show. I mean, look at these VMS wheels. This car is gonna look so freaking sexy. Polished lipped. I don't know if I should get them powder coated white, because that's a possibility. I can send them off to Zach and he can powder coat them white with a black lip. I think that would look super cool. So let me know what you guys think of that idea, if I should get them powder coated white, in the comment section below. But yeah, we have the Mickey Thompson Street SS on this 305 45 17 by 10 VMS drag racing wheel. So this thing is gonna look, especially when it's full bolt on. We got ported throttle body, ported intake manifold, catless headers. What else do we have? Cold air intake. Yeah, this car's gonna move. We're going for a low 11. So we're gonna pick up the vlog tomorrow when I do a 60 to 130 pull in Sully, because I want to get that baseline, and I promised that I would do it in this video. So we're gonna go see the new Jurassic Park movie, and I'll catch you all tomorrow when we do the 60 to 130 vlog, and we'll conclude it.
60.
As you guys saw, I finally got the chance to film the 60 to 130 runs in Mexico. Now I went 7.3 seconds, which is not the best, but the car was super weighed down and heavy. As you guys know, I keep the mechanic shop in the back, so I have a floor jack, I have half shafts, I have jack stands, I have wheels in there, so it's like an assortment of tools. So it's definitely weighing it down. We also had Gino, a full tank of gas. I think the car can go high 6 seconds if we shed all that weight. Like if we do the math, it would be around a 6.8 or a 6.9 60 to 130, which is super fast for a full weight manual car. But we're gonna go ahead and conclude this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.